Levenbert, consultancy services with turnkey implementation solutions. In strategy, it is important to see distant things as if they were close and to take a distant view of close things. War, chess, and business have one thing in common: strategy. Evolving from a military terminology, strategy has proven imperative for company sustainability and future growth through achieving short and long-term objectives. Some companies find themselves in situations where they need to formulate or redesign their business strategy to reflect and achieve their vision and mission. Others, with formulated strategies, face the even more complex process of implementing and executing these strategies. Another issue that rises when adopting a new business strategy is integration, which requires aligning the people of the company with this strategy in order to create a supportive corporate culture. This resulted in leadership and management teams demanding scientific tools that enable monitoring and measuring the performance of the business strategy. Less than 10% of strategies effectively formulated are effectively executed. Therefore, these companies searched for strategic consulting partners to provide them with the appropriate methodologies and tools for their specific strategy-related needs. Levenbert, a consultancy firm and an implementation solutions provider, had accumulated its strategy know-how and expertise across the industries, as well as its ability to speak the same language and to understand the challenges and culture of the region, to develop its 247 methodology for balanced scorecard implementation. In a nutshell, the Balanced Scorecard, introduced by Kaplan and Norton in the 1990s, is a strategic tool that transforms a company's business strategy from an attractive but passive document into actions. The word balanced in the Balanced Scorecard was formed to reflect that a company's performance is measured based on the combination of its business functions rather than on one individual function. Levenbert's 247 methodology offers organizations a practical, all-inclusive, localized, and customized approach to business strategies performance, monitoring, and evaluation through balanced scorecards. Levenbert's 247 methodology refers to monitoring the business strategy performance on 4 axes or 4 perspectives over 2 phases and 7 steps. 247 was coined to indicate the methodology's comprehensive and structured approach to business strategies performance monitoring around the clock. The 4 axes of the Levenbert's 247 methodology are financial, customers, process, and people. The financial axis refers to how shareholders identify financial success and is generally considered the lead indicator of an effective business strategy. The customer axis represents how the company desires to be viewed by its customers in order to achieve its corporate vision and increase customer satisfaction. While the process axis refers to what a business should be exceptional at in order to delight both shareholders and customers. Finally, the people axis refers to the company's employees and is often referred to as growth and learning, as it reflects how the company will sustain the ability to change and improve over time. Levenbert's 247 methodology operates on these 4 axes over 2 phases: Phase 1, preparation and development, and Phase 2, implementation and evaluation. These 2 phases are carried out over 7 steps in order to put the business strategy into action. The first phase, preparation and development, mainly lays out the ground for the implementation of the 247 methodology over 2 steps: assessment and design. In the assessment step, Levenbert consultants review and study the company's vision, mission, strategic plans, organizational structure, SWOT analysis, authority matrix, and prime responsibilities of the functional and financial business units. Furthermore, the consultants facilitate workshops and conduct interviews with leadership, executives, and employees to benchmark the formulated strategy against the real company situation. Another critical part of the assessment step is reviewing the strategic objectives and key performance indicators in order to effectively track and monitor their implementation across the different business units. Additionally, in the assessment step, committees and teams are formed and regularly meet to perform their roles in the Balanced Scorecard implementation process. The Steering Committee, Sponsorship and Support. Hire Committee, Decision-Making and Communication. Balanced Scorecard Executive Panel, Development and Execution. And the Champions Team, who act as communicators and facilitators. Lastly, in this step, a dedicated research and development team from Levenbert will continuously provide feedback and statistics on the strategy performance. In the design step, the Balanced Scorecard characteristics and model are built, and the strategic objectives and themes are mapped to the main 4 axes in the strategy matrix, which in turn links these objectives to the strategy measures, targets, and initiatives. Within the design step as well, the communication strategy, the marketing tools and materials, the awareness program, the initiatives, and the risk management and resistance combating strategy will be developed in order to deliver key messages about the Balanced Scorecard to the shareholders and management of the company, promote and highlight the vision of the project, align the organization top to bottom with the business strategy of the company, direct initiatives towards the corresponding target audience, and manage foreseen and unexpected. Also, in the design step, the automation of the reporting system and Balanced Scorecard will be developed in order to provide the company's leadership, strategic planning department, as well as the executives from the different business units with a dashboard to view the results and data interpretation of implementing the Levenbert's 247 methodology in an efficient and accurate manner. At the end of Phase 1, Levenbert will deliver a roadmap and an execution plan for the overall project. In collaboration with the company's internal management team, this plan will be carried out over the next 5 steps of Phase 2, the implementation and evaluation phase, which represents the core of Levenbert's 247 methodology. This phase starts with mobilization, which is marked by the official kickoff meeting in which the president of the company shares its vision and business strategy throughout the company and announces the Balanced Scorecard implementation. This launch is followed by the execution of the marketing campaign and the awareness program developed in Phase 1. The principal step of the Levenbert's 247 methodology is implementation, in which the communication strategy is executed utilizing various channels to ensure that individuals and units understand their roles and responsibilities during the implementation process. Simultaneously, the Balanced Scorecard portal will be activated and the main Balanced Scorecards will be designed. This includes the strategy maps, the strategy matrix, Balanced Scorecard dashboard, and many others. This portal will act as the interface between the business units and the performance management system. Afterwards, the corporate scorecards cascading process is carried out and unit scorecards are derived to cover departmental KPIs. In this step also, Levenbert ensures knowledge transfer to the leadership and management team through training and coaching on how to operate the portal and read results. Initiatives deployment. In this step, the performance of the launched initiatives and programs will be measured and benchmarked against the objectives it should achieve for each target audience, be it the company's leadership, executives, department heads, or the junior staff. On the other hand, initiatives will also be launched to encourage the employees across the company to implement the Balanced Scorecards. The evaluation step follows in order to verify milestones and achievements outlined in the project plan. This is done internally through Levenbert's analysts, who will continuously conduct evaluation surveys and design assessment tools for all the departments, and externally through a third party to guarantee impartiality. The last step of Phase 2 is the reinforcement step, where Levenbert ensures the continuation of sponsorship and support for the business strategy implementation and monitoring, in addition to having its experts regularly visit the client to follow up on the project progress and answer inquiries. With the reinforcement step, Levenbert's 247 methodology completes its round to deliver the following major outcomes. Translates the company's vision and strategy into actions. Communicates and ties together strategic objectives and measures. Helps establish corporate targets and aligns initiatives. Increases feedback and learning. And effectively tracks the strategic objectives and key performance indicators from different business units within the company. Levenbert's 247 methodology is the compass that guides companies to effective business strategy implementation. What's the use of running if you're not on the right road? Levenbert Consultancy services with turnkey implementation solutions.